Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
What's going on, everybody?
We're back to talk our favorite show. It is Love Island USA. It is Love Island USA Season 7, Episode 27, the Thursday, July 3rd episode. Happy almost 4th of July, or 4th of July if you're watching tomorrow morning. Brian, what a bloodbath. We knew we were going to get an elimination tonight. We knew people were going to be vulnerable based upon America's votes. We're going to talk about what we feel about the results of America's votes, if we call BS on the validity of some of these results, some of the slander. Shout out Clark. Did not deserve all the bullets that she took tonight.
Definitely not.
But ultimately, Brian, there were 6 vulnerable Islanders, and the twist that came to be was that the voting of the other Islanders would only be allowed to save 1 Islander. So we had 5 going home. We're getting into it right off the top. Here are your 5 eliminated Islanders. It is Austin, TJ, Adrina, Jaden, Grayson, all gone. Taylor survived, 5 votes, winning these immunity. Brian, your fucking reactions to all that shit tonight.
I will say I will give him credit for saving only one person. Like I thought it was gonna be one guy, one girl, so I'm okay with that. And that's honestly for a little bit, man. When I was watching it, I was like, oh, these votes are going a certain way, like because they're like throwaway, they're safe votes. Because like, why would Pepe go stand behind Taylor over his girl, even if he has to pretend like that? He just got voted like, oh, you're such a good guy, and then you're like doing the complete opposite. Even if you don't like her, I mean, it's just like those scenes right there. That was probably like the realest emotions. I mean, Iris. I mean, how long have you known this guy? And you're crying again? Like, I don't know, man. We have different opinions on this whole episode as a whole, but I'm so sick of these Islanders voting for stuff because I think they're boneheads. That's a nice way to put it.
Out of those 6, Brian, do you think Taylor is who you would have saved? Or I think I know kind of where you're leaning who should have been saved.
I would have saved probably Jaden or Andrina. Why would you save Austin? No. TJ, he's
Maybe
not
because of his connection.
You knew this where it was going. As soon as Iris went over there, no one even walked over that door. Like there was it.
No, he was not getting votes.
All right. But here's my problem with this vote. They needed to have one more big heavy hitter in here, and I know people don't like Taylor, but he's still a heavy hitter just from like significance of like ripple effects in the villa. They needed a big heavy hitter girl in there. Like, I'm sorry, I don't think Andrina got lowest votes when like all these public voted for Clark as the worst Islander ever, but somehow she's not in this bottom. I'm sorry, that the math is not mathing to me with these votes. I don't know. I would have liked to see somebody in there, so we're really, really picking sides here. I just felt like it was like too easy because the guys are always like all the Constant More guys actually had an opinion and like a mind and a brain, and they like actually did something on their own. So I give them credit for that. But like all these OG, I mean, I'm sick of them, man. I don't want anybody to win the show. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, it's a hard season for any of us to root for anyone at this point. And something I want to bring up as far as the voting, Brian, and maybe the disparity between, how could Clark be at the bottom of all those other votes and not? I know, comment below if you agree with me, guys. I thought the way we had to vote last night was really asinine, that it was these tiles and you couldn't drag into the positions. You had to click 1 through 10 in order. And I can't tell you how many times on those votes where I knew who I wanted 1 or 2 to be. But after a while, all of a sudden I started finding people at the bottom of my list. And I'm like, probably don't need to be at the bottom of my list. But I'm like, oh, that means I got to clear it and revote 10 times. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Right. And so I don't know. I'm not saying it's the reason something happens, but if we're saying legitimately, if the numbers are legitimate, I could see that, frankly, being a factor of people not getting, of maybe it not fully expressing what America feels. I mean, look, like Taylor, like, we haven't been a big fan of Taylor, but even a lot of the things he was getting voted the last person of, it's like he's definitely not the worst of like
No,
some of these people, like who
no,
you're gonna want to go on vacation with, or
no.
who
It's
you
just
wouldn't tell a
retarded.
secret to. Like, what are we talking about here? They put Alandria third as far as sharing a secret. She blasted a secret out like an episode ago. What are we talking about?
Well, because I think the average fan of the show is an idiot because they're like a sports team or like the political parties that we live in this country. There's such a hard line of like, oh well, they did something to me. That person is the devil, and I need to vote against them no matter what, even if it has nothing to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Like Clark here, the example is Clark. She literally says nothing on the show. She just happens to be with somebody that nobody likes, and why are we voting? She doesn't even talk, and she's the least genuine.
You wouldn't
Okay,
share your secrets with her.
yeah, whatever you say, because she hasn't said anything. So give me a break. And it's just yeah, this season and just reading stuff online and just like watching scenes and like how one side of the fence is going to react to the other and the other side. And it's ruining the show for me because like the hard lines of how people hate people. And none of these people are likable, so I'm not going to defend these people that like, oh, we'll give them a chance. And the only people you should be giving a chance are the Casa Amor people, honestly, because they're the only ones with like somewhat of a clean slate and haven't done anything that's like kind of stupid.
I mean this with all affection, everyone, because I love our viewers and I love our commenters. But like, you know me, Brian, like you're a Reddit sleuth, right? I'm a Facebook group sleuth and Facebook message group sleuth.
Oh,
And I am in so many Love Island chats, Brian, that I check in on, that there are genuine people putting out polls, like arguing for couples and people on the show. People, guys, we love you. There are no likable people. There's like Chris is nice. People, you could say Pepe's nice because he's loyal, even though his girl's gone. There was 20 people on that villa tonight. There's like 4 people that are maybe actually like, from based on what we saw in this show, that you could actually like root for at this point. We can all take a step back here and just all breathe for the last like 12 days and agree that everybody sucks. They're all awful, and we don't need
mm.
any of them to win. But we will sit here and watch it. But like, let's all just go. It's 4th of July tomorrow. We'll enjoy our episode, But like, I'm over battling. This season's fight's over.
And going back to just like what like and you even texted me a picture, but like people like tracking people's Instagram followers. I'm sorry, that is just some of the lamest stuff. That stuff is the least important thing I could ever think about on a show.
Sierra lost a quarter
I was
million
like, I don't
followers.
give a flying fuck how many followers you have. Probably half of them aren't even real. But it's just like, who cares? And like everyone's like, oh, I'm so happy she's losing followers. Blah, blah, blah. What do you have? Like
Shows her.
50?
She's newsflash, everybody. She doesn't even know any of this is happening.
Yeah, I know. It's such lame sauce. Like this is what annoys me about like just the like they just go onto their page and like why are we commenting on people's pages and like I know not like some people, not most people aren't doing it, but the people that do, and it's all across all shows. It's just like get a life, man. Like get a life. It just it just sucks because like I just because we and I mean we'll be transparent here. We almost like we have a really hard line disagreement on like you're like I like Huda now, and I was like I'm watching Huda tonight. And I was like the first 5 seconds she's just sitting there and she's like she is a look at me, Louie, like I've ever seen it. She's like, I don't want anyone to talk to me. Well, why the fuck are you sitting on that couch then? Why the fuck are you still sitting there?
Oh, I mean,
Well,
listen, she's trying to enjoy the villa. She's speaking truths now.
Hey,
She
go
paid
to
her
fucking sleep.
punishment for the Jeremiah stuff, and everyone's
Wah,
still
wah,
whacking around at her and treating her like
wah,
shit. That is wah. It's fine.
wah,
She has the opinion to
wah.
wah.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
dude. Yeah, I'm not saying she's like we all need to like lose everything and drop everything and take care of Huda. But I'm also feeling like, again, the hypocrisy of the people that are dealing the
They
shit
are
out
they're
there.
no, they're 100%.
That's
But
all.
no
Listen,
one
I'm
is
not a powder
ultimately right.
either, Brian, but it's just, I'm just saying that I'm allowed to feel. I thought that she performed well over the last
But
few episodes comparative to where things were 10 days ago.
sure, but I mean, I like the people that remember that have a memory of an elephant remember like
Yeah, the
the
North
people
remembers, I know.
wipe away everything. But I mean, it's just like, and then like the most diabolical question she wrote and isn't telling anybody, and like,
Yeah, that was.
when
Oh
she
my
got
god,
mad, like, I'm
I
sorry.
nailed it. I called it.
Yeah, but I think you did. And like when she was like all sad, like they called me a pussy in the break room. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You like you. Oh, I'm so sick of her trying to be a
My
victim about
wife,
every single thing
my
she does.
wife was watching it. She's a
Oh
very. My
God.
wife is. I wish there's times where like, and we'll start doing this sooner or later. I'm gonna start like lining people up to bring them in for like 2 minutes. My wife is the number one Huda fan in America.
Oh,
She thinks
well,
she's the most attractive woman on the show. She
false.
likes her vibe. And but anyway, we were watching the thing at the beginning of the episode tonight. I was like, yeah, Huda definitely wrote that nasty note though. But like, it was funny because like I was literally agreeing with. I was like, yeah, blah blah blah. I love Huda, and then we paused for about 5 seconds. I went, but by the way, she definitely wrote that note, and she's like, no way, no. I was like, dog, and then she's like, how do you know that? I was like, besides the fact that I know it, do you notice that they keep showing her
Yeah,
on the camera
yeah.
when they're talking about it?
That was a good
Like,
job. That was a good job by the editors. I will give them that.
there are context clues in there, right? Like, and then when they did it, I was just like, I literally just gave myself like a tiger fist pump in the air for like.
And now, I mean, that's a candidate for movie night right there. That's a new
Oh,
candidate
oh
for
yeah.
movie night.
Oh, dog, she's gonna get buried.
Yeah. And then like she's gonna cry and complain about it, and it's just like I get some of the stuff happens there. That's not her fault. Like she definitely got lit up at the. I keep pointing over here because I'm like I know I don't know like where I'm trying to point to you, trying to point whatever. But like I know she got lit up, but at the same time, like you still doing it to yourself. So like I'm so sick of the victim mentality. Like I'm sick. I'm so tired of it. You signed up for the show. Like stop being a whiner. Stop being a whiner. I'm so sick of crying. And I mean, same. And like you don't like Amaya. Like I don't have a problem with Amaya. She's the only person I'd want to win the show. I don't want any of these other
Maya
people to win.
is probably going to win the show. I mean, the surge on social media, and I am not like I don't dislike Amaya. I just the swing for Amaya, and everyone's gonna be like, yeah, she's like on the swing up, and I'm like, I just like the a little confrontational. I don't know. I don't. Maybe I'll change my mind. There's still time. There's
No,
still
you would
time.
definitely. Hey, I mean, no offense, but you will change your mind because you change your mind on Huda.
Well,
You know,
yeah, no
you
shit. That's why the great part about there being 97 episodes in a season. I
yeah,
can change.
yeah.
It's like Dragon Ball Z. It's like I have 800 episodes to
And
watch.
it just like this elimination. And I'm sorry, this is the elimination that should have happened like last like right after Casa. Like, there's still so many people in this villa, and there's only it's the third. We have 10 days left.
Yeah, dude.
We take out 2 episodes.
We could take out 5 more people tomorrow, and we'd still be like kind of heavy.
Yeah, I mean, I they need to get rid of couples, not individuals. Like couples need to leave is really what it comes down to.
I thought about that actually as it was coming, but I was like, all right, well, 5 people is at least like.
No, and you know what? It's fine. I just wish there was more significant. Like, look, I love
Yeah,
him.
it was
Like,
cut.
I'm
It was
really
trimming the
sad to see
fat,
her
and
go.
I'm really not trying to crap on the people that got eliminated. Like I
They don't
enjoyed,
matter.
but it was inconsequential to the end game here, and
Yeah,
again, way more inconsequential than any other season because there aren't any like major couples
right.
battling it out
There's
either.
no
So like
couples. There's no couples.
this is the time in a normal season where like one of like an OG couple or something ends up on the chopping block, and you're like, oh shit,
Right.
like
Like
yeah.
they actually need to make a hard decision. Like, I'm sorry, these decisions for them are too easy, right at the moment. We need like that's what I'm saying. We need like Shelly in the bottom there, where we actually had people making hard decisions. That's kind of what pisses me off. Um,
I don't think you're wrong. I mean, I agree. If we're gonna get into a full conversation as
can
we,
you make fun of Shelly for a little bit?
oh, I
Let's make
mean,
fun of Shelly. Oh, and like her and I mean, and Ace too. Like, oh, I'm the best boyfriend in
I
this
thought
villa.
Ace should have been number one in all the
They're
categories.
tone deaf. Like, I'm
Dog.
sorry, these people are so delusional. Like all of them are delusional.
Delulu Island.
Yeah. Ah. And I want to say something else that the Huda is pissing me off. She's like, I'm gonna vote myself at the bottom because no one likes me. And then whenever they want, like, ha ha, I'm right. Screw the boys. I was just like, ah,
Meanwhile, when she
you're
came
still
in
fifth.
that when she did that, she came in fifth. By the way, it wasn't like
Just
she
like
came
I'm so
first.
like, oh man, these people have so they're like airheads, man. Like they have so
They're
much
all
gas,
celebrating for
hot
coming in
air
like
in their heads.
they're seventh. It's like, dude, you people don't like you. Like,
Ah, it's just frustrating that we need these people. Like that's why we need movie night. Like stat.
oh my god, I know.
The
Well, we're
preview,
gonna get.
honestly, man, like the preview tomorrow better. Like when we see Friday's preview for Sunday, better be movie night or it better be Twitter night.
What's
Like
tomorrow
that,
gonna be? Like a new bombshell, probably, right?
they cannot bring anybody else in this shit, Bill.
I think there's still probably a
They
bombshell left.
can't. They can't, man.
Bro, this is what
They
this show
should. In the
does.
old show, they do, but I
They
don't think they
always had
can.
people. I, I,
Who are they going to bring in
you've
for
heard it here first.
Andrea? Like,
I think a guy maybe.
well, for Alandria?
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah,
mean, all of
dead,
them can go.
almost dead,
All of them can go.
almost dead to a T. Actually, I think they are going to bring in a guy to try to get Elisa Landry interested or interesting for the last set of episodes. You heard it here first.
You
You heard
lost.
it here first.
The war is over. You lost. Like, there's no reason for her to be in this on this show anymore.
No, yeah. Her tombstone was episode 26 when Taylor clapped back on her hard, and then really double cemented episode 27 where she burned votes for Austin to try to spite Taylor, and Taylor won by 2 votes. So
yeah, like I'm still
good
vote for
job.
your girl. Like that's what pisses me off. Like about some of these girls is like because here's what's funny because we're gonna shit, I shit on everybody on the show. We're gonna shit on Alandria for a little bit. She has this little powwow with Huda. We're like, you got to be a girl's girl. You got to be a girl's girl. Votes for Austin. Sends her girl Andrina home, and then Sierra does the same bullshit over here. She's voting for Taylor. Like, what are these girls doing?
I don't know why. I tonight I was like very on point with votes, and we were again. It was nice to watch it with my wife because I had someone to debate it a little bit with live. But I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that she's gonna just go with whoever Nick votes for, and there he goes. She went with Nick and Taylor. I mean, again, she showed up on day 2, so it's not like she's close to an OG. She was the first bombshell, so it's like
Who's that?
Sierra.
Yeah, but
She was the first girl bombshell. It was
she
like
should
day 2.
be. She's in this girl's girl thing. So like
Yeah,
that's
well, I wasn't shocked because they're all full of shit, Brian.
I know they're all full of shit. All of them. It's both.
They're all lost 250,000 followers.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. But like, so my surprising votes, I started them. I thought Brian going for Jaden was a surprising vote to me, and then Pepe just picking Taylor of all people. Honestly, was surprising.
That was interesting. Yeah,
it is.
Pepe got a lot of shit tonight.
What from Grayson?
Yeah, he got a lot of shit. I feel like it really wasn't that deserved. I mean, the guy, it may not be interesting, it may not be dynamic or like wow and exciting, but he hasn't been like gaslighting. He's just like bummed since his chick went home.
Right, exactly.
Send him home.
Yeah. That's. I saw people saying like, why is Iris crying so hard for TJ, but then stays? It's just like, if you
I hope she picks someone else. I hope she picks somebody else.
for people, you're crying this hard for people, and then you don't leave. I mean, I'm sorry, you didn't like him. It's the same bullshit with Hannah and Charlie. It's the same bullshit with Pepe and Hannah. Like, you didn't like these people. It just they're it just.
I really hope that she finds that Iris ends up liking somebody else. It's gonna be classic.
Where is she gonna go?
Maybe she'll fight for the new guy coming in.
Oh, she could go for Elon. She could go for Elon.
Yeah, Elon. That's true.
I mean, that says a lot though. Like, some of these guys that we don't even see on screen are getting votes, and it's really mainly just because the OG guys they stink. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I do like. I'm just gonna end the episode with this. Is like, I do not like anybody on the show. I do not.
No one deserves the win, really. I guess we could say like Amaya is up there, and we like Chris, probably, but they're not together.
Chris, yeah. I mean, he's all right. I would probably say if like I like Brian.
I like Brian too a lot.
Yeah, I saw things that Brian and Amaya they talked about they could take the win.
That would be a definite.
And then I gotta go. I gotta support my name.
Two heroes, yeah, two very positive baby faces there to take it home in the end. It's definitely up for grabs right now.
And I will just one real quick. This huge purge. Maybe it will be nice to see like Brian have conversations, Elon have conversations more of Chris. Like, these people that I feel like we've been sucked in on so much of the same like 3 or 4 people, and like I would really if it's boring, just show us somebody. How about Iris? Have we had a confessional of Iris like besides this TJ shit? Like, not at all.
No, maybe like can learn something about
just
them.
anything about these people besides the same garbage. Like blow us up in the comment section. I'm ready for it. I'm here.
No, I think more people agree with us than we realize too. But
we curse a lot tonight, though.
let us know with our takes what side you're on. We'll be back.
Tomorrow,
Is there an episode tomorrow? Yeah, there's an episode
I
tomorrow.
think so. Yeah,
Figure it out. I mean, I'll be. We'll probably be back. We'll probably be here, people. It's 4th of
yeah.
July. We'll figure it out. We're also covering UK. Brian's been doing the daily reviews there. We are covering shows. We will have the premiere of season 2, McBee Dynasty. We did Catch Up, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, season 2 reunion.
And special.
Oh boy. Also,
I hate that show so much.
starting Monday, guys. Though, Bachelor Nation is back. Bachelor Nation is back. We are Bachelor in Paradise is back.
Yo,
I'm
did you see
ready.
they fired the golden guy?
Oh, I saw they fired the Golden God. You see who they replaced him with?
No.
Well, no, well, they fired the host and they replaced him with the Golden God.
Oh, wait, you're talking about Survivor. I'm talking about Golden Bachelor. Or they fired the. He was
The
Golden.
Australian Survivor host got fired and David's replacing him.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Oh
I'm
no!
talking
Oh,
about
they
the
fired
Golden.
the Golden Bachelor.
Yeah, because he was like, I think he went on a podcast and says like, I'm
The only
eliminating
one of
anybody over.
45-year-olds and shit,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Like a
yeah,
week or
that
two ago.
franchise cannot win. They just can't win in anything they do, and it's just so.
Oh boy. Well, as you can see, guys, we do cover other shows or in other franchises. Follow along with us. Subscribe here on YouTube. Hit the notification bell. Follow us on TikTok. Those are our main two. But we're also on Instagram and Twitter, all at The Reality Guys. But until tomorrow night, or if you're watching, happy 4th of July, everybody. Hope you're having a good time with your family. Maybe watching some Love Island together. And we'll be back tomorrow night. Peace.